Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri. So today in the video we are going to talk about books. I am going to talk about 5 such books that you can start reading if you want to get started with your reading journey. I have mentioned in many of my previous videos that reading is important not only to improve your fluency in English but also to learn a lot of stuff, because reading is going to help you to bring the better version out of yourself. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the first book that I want to talk about is this, Atomic Habits. Now, Atomic Habits is one of the best books I've read so far. I like this book so much because it is absolutely simple to understand. Very easy to understand. I would say this book is going to be really good for beginners and intermediate English learners because it's absolutely easy to understand. It is going to tell you the importance of habits, how habits can transform your life completely, how to build new habits and how to break bad ones. There are several techniques mentioned in this particular book about how can you actually let habits completely transform your life. So if you want to read or if you want to start your reading journey, I would just say starting with this book would be a very good start because again, it's simple to understand and it is actually going to impact you a lot. To be honest, I have actually developed 2 good habits into my life after reading this book. Maybe I'll talk about that in any other video, but for now, this book would be worth investing your time into reading it. Okay, and the second book is Do Epic Shit by Ankur Warikoo sir. See, all the books that I am going to mention in today's video are going to be absolutely simple ones, easy to understand, but the tips that are mentioned in these books are going to be very effective. Now, Do Epic Shit is also one of my favorites because it is again very simple to understand. I'll tell you one more interesting point about this book. You open a random page and still you'll be able to relate with that topic a lot, and still you'll be able to understand whatever is written on that random page. Usually in books what happens is that the content written in this page is related to the previous page, right? But in this book it's not that. You open a random page, you read the content written over there, still you'll be able to get motivated by whatever is written there. So that is an interesting part about this book. So it is actually a motivating book, and it is interesting, not boring at all. I completed reading this book in just 5 or 6 days. For me, it's a great deal. Completing to read a book in just 5 to 6 days is like a great deal for me. So if you want to get started, of course, you can just get started with this book as well, or Atomic Habits, because both of them are quite simple to read, easy to understand, and you can learn a lot of stuff from these 2 books. And the third book is this, Ikigai. Now, Ikigai means the purpose of life in Japanese, I guess. In Japanese. So Ikigai means the purpose of life. So it is going to tell you how to live a longer and happy life. And one thing I got to know after reading this book is that multitasking is not good. We usually assume that multitasking is good. Oh my god, I'm saving up a lot of time doing multitasking. No. I got to know that multitasking is going to reduce your IQ by a certain level, which is not good. So that is one thing I got to know after reading this book. Actually, I think I've rounded up that particular table which is mentioning about multitasking. Yeah. And one of the best parts about this book is that it is not only going to tell you psychological facts to live longer and happy life, it is also going to tell you how can you actually maintain your mental health and physical health to be healthy and to live a longer and happy life, I think, which is very important. So this book is also going to be worth reading. You can of course read this book. I read this book and I felt really nice. I liked this book so much, so that's why I'm recommending this to you. And the next one is Psychology of Money. Now, Psychology of Money, I think, is third or second book that I've read. Psychology of Money is completely going to change your perspective that you have towards your money. It is going to, as it is mentioned here, timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness. That's what it is exactly going to teach you. It is going to teach you the perspectives that you need to have towards saving money, towards planning how to invest your money, and what are the perspectives that you need to have towards your money. That's what I have learned from this particular book, and it's again a simple one, not so complicated. The concepts that are mentioned in this book are not very complicated. Anyone can read. It's not like only finance related people should read this book. It's not like that. Anybody can read. So that is one of the best parts about this book. So I would just say you can of course start with this book as well. It's a very good one. And the last one in today's video, and this is always going to be one of my favorites, and that is Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty sir. I love this book so much because this book, I mean, I've learned a lot of things from this particular book. There are several chapters in this book like negativity, ego, purpose, relationships, service, a lot of things. So the chapter which I like in this book is negativity, because I've always been this person who deals with negativity all the time. So I just wanted to know how to get rid of negativity in our life, because I feel negativity is just going to ruin anyone's life. So I really wanted to know how to get rid of it and everything about it. So I think negativity is one of my favorite chapters from this book, but every chapter is equally amazing. There is always something that you can learn from in every single chapter that is mentioned in this book. So this is going to be one of the best self-help books, at least for me. I have learned a lot of things from this book. Again, it's very simple to understand. All the books that I've mentioned in today's video are the ones which are absolutely simple to understand. They're not very difficult or complicated to understand, okay? So if you want to start your reading journey, I would just say start reading just now. I mean, do not try to postpone it, okay? Do not try to procrastinate it. It would be much better if you start reading now itself, okay? Because reading is just going to completely transform your life. That's what happened with me, and that's what I'm telling you guys too. So you can just pick any one book from all the books that I've recommended. So if possible, I'm just going to leave the links of these books in the description below so that you can purchase one for yourself, okay? So I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I have thoroughly enjoyed talking about my favorite books, okay? So that is it for the video, guys. I just hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends. I will see you guys very soon, and do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to take care of yourself. Bye.